Hey guys! Today we're gonna open something special. I've been waiting for this. Just got it in the mail. I unzipped it. Well, unzipped it. Opened it. Make life a little easy. I didn't even look in it yet. But oh my god. I am so happy this finally came in. The Super NES Classic! With 30 games inside. I can't even remember all the games. Let's look at them all. Balloon Fight, Bubble Bubble, Castlevania, Castlevania 2, Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong Jr., Double Dragon 2, The Revenge, Dr. Mario, Excite Bike, Final Fantasy, which isn't the first Final Fantasy. It's actually, I think, the third. Galaga, Ghosts and Goblins, Gradius, Kid Icarus, Ice Climbers, Kirby, Mario, Mega Man 2, Metroid, Ninja Gaiden. Basically, like all the best. Some Zeldas, Techno Bowl, Super Contra. This was a bundle I got from GameStop, actually. Comes with a nice carrying case, too. And 2 extension cables, which I actually didn't need, but I have more. And because Nintendo didn't do the one thing I kind of asked when they re-released this, was to, oh fuck, the box is all dinged up, was to pack it with another controller. I had to buy the second controller. Woo! So yeah. So we're going to open that up and look at it, but I also have one other thing. I have my Super NES, which I utterly love. I play it all the time. So let's look at the Super NES. Let's pull it out. And this thing's small. That's the one thing I love about it. It's so small. And no, you can't use old controllers, which would be a nice touch. You need to have nails to... I don't even think I have nails right now. I wish you can like hit the eject button to pop the front off, but there we go. It's like a Wii nunchuck you can use for that. And with the NES Classic, the Super NES Classic, you get the power cable, which is just like an average micro, power block. And the cool thing with this is you get 2 controllers. I have the carrying case just like I did with the other, and the controller is exactly how I remember it as a kid. And it's authentic. It's 100% like the classic Super Nintendo controller. And this all, I think, because it came with 2 controllers and I got extension cables too, right here. The system itself I got face value for $80. I'll actually leave the system out. The cables I got for, I think, $20, and the carrying case I got for another $20. So that's like a good $120, which isn't bad. Now for the new stuff. We're not even going to touch the extension cables because I already have them, but let's have a quick look at them. They're Nyko, looks like. And they extended another 6 feet. The ones I have are 10 feet, so if I ever want to use them, I'll probably end up carrying both of them together, so I'll have the extension cables, but I have extras just in case. Let's open up the important thing. Nothing else. Now we're playing with power. I didn't get the book. Unfortunately, I couldn't. They didn't have a bundle that had the book. I think this is a poster. Yeah, this is like an original, like a recreation of the original poster. Let me open it up. The one side's like all the instructions, and the other side's Rob and Duck Hunt. What did it come? Gyromite and Duck Hunt. I never had the original. Now You're Playing with Power. 1985. Never had an NES. I grew up with Super NES. I loved it. And I still do. I love my Mini. Here it is. Looks like you can flip that up, but you can't. It's all the little grooves there. This thing is pretty. And these things are beautiful to just keep on the shelf. Now, the one thing I will say, I have never, and I repeat, I have never held an original NES controller. I know, blasphemy. I'm a big Nintendo fan. I've played the original Zelda and that, but I never played it with the original controller. Let's pull that out. Oh my god, it's literally a small brick. Let me see. I hear the one big complaint with this is that the cables are really short. The Super NES, I didn't really have that problem. The Super NES, I believe the cables were 6 feet. These ones, the cables are 3 feet. So yeah, these are really short cables. Oh my god. D-pad always feels crisp as ever. I can see myself just holding it like this. With my thumb down here instead of using my thumb for that. Just keep my thumb there. The original controller. Open up the second controller. Just have it out of the box. I know I'm destroying the box, oh no. It's just the controller box. And the box that the NES came in was already kind of destroyed, which I'm mad about, but what can you do? Feels exactly the same, which is exactly what I expect. That's why I never buy third-party stuff. That's why I'm probably never gonna get like the At Games Sega Genesis. Because when I was a kid, I grew up with a Super Nintendo and a Sega Genesis. And I never like stopped playing them as a kid. Because it's like with the Sega Genesis, I had something like, I think like 150 games because my parents would always get me games. Because it was me and two other boys in the house, and we were all the gaming kids. Get the trash off there. Let's open up the carrying case. Get my hand in there. There we go. Open, goddamn you! Open! Do it behind the camera. Have nothing in front of me. Ooh. Good thing I have these. Hold on. There we go. Always be careful when using knives or anything. Don't want to end up cutting yourself. I did the other day at work. I don't even think you can see it anymore. No, it's pretty well gone. That happened Sunday too. No, Saturday. No, it was Sunday. Open it up. I actually think it looks exactly like the NES one. Does it? No, not as well. Yeah, this is like made for it. So you can't even use the Super to fit in that one. Which I wouldn't expect you to, because when you look at the Super case looks like it's made for the Super. Like it's all silver and it's nice. And they give you an HDMI cable, which is, well, like a thank you, because I know with some of these things, not the Nintendo ones, just some of these plug-in, like the Play ones, like the Sega ones, they don't give you an HDMI cable. They give you RCA cables, which is nice. It's like, yeah, you can hook it up to almost any TV, but you got to remember, like most 4K TVs don't have RCA ports anymore. It's like only 2-3 brands have it. So yeah, here's the power cable. It's a micro USB, goes in through the back, and it's HDMI. Same with the Super, HDMI. And they give you a lot of room to pack all this in too. It's not like you're trying to wedge everything in there. Now, because I have like the really long 10-foot cables, it is a little like wedging it in there for the one. Because they already give you 6-foot cables and now they're 16 feet. These are 3 feet cables, the controllers, 3 feet. So, like, not having the extension cables in here gives you a lot of room. I think if I was to like put these 6 feet cables in here, they would fit fine. It's just I always overdo it. I always buy like the super long ones. Oh, I didn't even notice that it has the little nice symbol there. Sorry, I'm kind of cleaning up on the side as I'm opening all this. Yep, but there's that one. Here's the Super NES. So, yeah, they're made perfectly. Like, they have little charms on the corners. Let's get a little screenshot of it with the controller. Like, let's have them sitting next to each other. The one thing I like, they actually show off the ports with this one, because I think like how the nunchuck connected to the original system was the way it was made. Like, it was made like this input. With the Super, the input for the original Super Nintendo looked like these 7-prong things. Because, little did you know, each button was a prong, I believe. I believe A, B was a prong. What was it? A, B, X, Y were each prongs. The directional pad was a prong, or either 2 prongs. No, the directional pad's just 1 button. It's just how you move the button. It hits it differently on the circuit board. And the last prong was like start and select. There we go. I'll open this baby up and take out a controller. And you'll see instantly when I start to unravel just the controller. This is, like, I can almost go fully out with my arms. This is double the length of that. And it's the same exact port, so even if I wanted to, I could have just put my Super Nintendo controller in there and used my Super Nintendo controller in there. Or, if I wanted to be crazy man, only have B and A on this one. Yep. But here they are, finally united. See, the NES looks more of a box, like it's a literal box. Looks like a VHS player, and that's how they designed it. The Super Nintendo looks like it's a literal game system because it has the port on the top. And at the time, America was afraid of game systems because of what happened with Atari. Yep, but there they are. I'll take a quick screenshot. And another one. And I'll tell you what, guys. Even if I can't monetize it, I don't care. I love these games so much. I will go through and play every game on this Super NES and the NES. I'll probably play all the games on the NES first, just for nostalgia reasons, because I know I played Mario, just because of nostalgia. Because I have nostalgia of the Super Nintendo. I do not have nostalgia of the Nintendo. So playing some of these games that are on here will be more of a learning experience for me. Yeah, and the Super Nintendo, when I was a kid, I pretty much had most of the games, so kind of that way. But we're gonna play through these soon. Even if I can't monetize it, I love these games and these systems so much that is 100% worth it for me to play these. And I hope you guys will enjoy that. Sorry I haven't been uploading as much. I've been busy with college and that. I just finally finished trying to look for another job, like a job in my career field. Just kind of doing that right now. Also trying to relax for the summer. It's the 3rd of July, if you guys heard fireworks out there. Those are actual fireworks. It's going a little cuckoo buchuku out there. Fireworks everywhere. But I hope you guys enjoy. Hopefully I can start getting some NES videos out for you guys on Saturday. At the latest, a week from now, hopefully. See you guys soon. Enjoy.